Hey, I'm reacting to what I think about these other YouTubers that are like psychics or channelers. I think they're all fake. So I'm going to react to everyone I think is fake, I guess. And maybe I'll react to people who I think is real. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I've always wanted to do is react to researching these fake people who are phonies and they're charging money for psychic readings when I do everything for free. I do everything for free. Just come get me. I want to do it for you for free. I want to do this for you. I want it to be recorded. At, there's no private readings. There's only just all recorded for evidence. And the doneness of it's the best to get recorded because look at my free psychic medium evidence readings. They're always free. Every single one is always going to be free. It's just I'm the stranger that has the glowing light that's readable. Not everyone's readable, but you know, there you go. Okay, there's these people who pretend like they're channeling some entity, and all they do is talk philosophy. That's all they ever freaking do. It's just philosophy, 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 philosophy. Their philosophy. They could do that with their eyes open. Like they're selling this for hundreds and hundreds of dollars to channel some bullshit. That's and so totally crazy. And I would like to help all the delusional people who wants to believe so bad that these nice character acting people acting, like fake phony acting people, just phony acting like they're fake and nice. And maybe they're funny, who knows? I don't know, but they're charging hundreds of dollars just to act like they're channeling something that is just them and their philosophy spurt, like let's name some people. Let's name a whole bunch of people who you think is fake, who I think is fake. Let's just name a whole bunch of them. All these philosophers, they all are just gurus of philosophy. That's all they are. And they want you to give them hundreds of dollars so they can float around with their philosophy. And that's it. But where's the results? Where is the results? These delusional people are getting, what results are they getting out of this? A happier philosophy because they're too lazy to find out what their own philosophy is themselves. But they too confused to get out of their philosophy. They're too stuck in somebody who trashed their philosophy, ruined their minds, and they're living to be ignorant all the time. And they are keeping themselves from themselves. You have to tune into people. This is just how I work. You can't just do this by yourself. You have to have a witness. You have to have somebody else there. I don't have all the answers this guy claims to have, and then he retracts them and he says, "I'm not allowed to tell you this." I would never say something like that. There's nothing that's not allowed. Everything should be allowed. Everything should be allowed. No gatekeeping, nothing. Who are you keeping it from if we're all one? If we're all just images of God, and some are just cruel and some are just loving or whatever bullshit, but we're just images of God expressing itself through these vessels that we just now creating ideas about who we think we are in these bodies, since we were just balls of light before we got in these bodies, and now we haven't created ourselves identities and stuff and whatever or something, or creating our philosophy on ourselves, idea about ourselves, because we just have to be ourselves and we're forced to. So whatever. But we all have psychability for real, because your consciousness, you can type in consciousness. Hey, Dave Bucky 11 Dashin, you hear David Wick sadly took. Oh no, I don't know who that is. That is so sad. I want to look him up. I don't know who that is. That's terrible. That is so horrible. I wonder what his birth chart was. If his 8th house is in Pisces, that's what would probably happen. That's so terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't know who that is. What channel is that? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna see who that is. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, who is this? Oh my god. Okay. What happened to David Wilcock? He passed away. Probe sparks concern about writer and UFO specialist. Oh. He's a paranormal writer and YouTuber. He was 53 years old. Wow. He looked young. Oh my god. Well, what did he do? I don't look up these freaking people at all. I don't want to be trapped in their lie. There's so many liars on here. is what I'm trying to, react to and stuff and be like that type of YouTuber. Because, like, I'm a real psychic and stuff and I want to do it for free for everyone and all that bull crap. But I want to, like, be like, wow, these, okay, so he's a they will call it the UFO, we saw it, so I want to do his birth chart. Birth chart. I don't know who that is, that poor guy. I'll have to go watch his stuff. I mean, at least he inspires stuff like that. Okay, he's a Pisces. Oh my God, he is a Pisces. That poor Pisces. Oh no. And he's Scorpio rising. And he's 10th house Virgo and 4th house Pisces. And his moon is in Taurus. Oh my God. That's what David Wilcock is. Okay. And he is a Pisces. He Kurt Cobain himself, which we're not saying that Kurt Cobain did that to himself, but he could have probably. Allegedly, but they're trying to say that David Wilcock did that. I wonder how he did that. How did David? Because, like, I don't believe. Okay, actually, I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff. Okay, how did the YouTuber actually do it? Oh, it was some kind of weapon. He used, and that's what happened, according to the report. Okay. Oh. At 53 years old. Oh. He's a paranormal author. He's a 10th house Taurus. 10th house. I mean, no, he's not 10th house. He's a moon of Taurus. He's a 10th house Virgo. So he'd be a writer out in the public's eye. All his hard work. So cool. So he's a writer, like a Virgo 10th house. And he's a 4th house Pisces, which means he could be psychic and stuff. And he's into the paranormal and stuff like that. Obviously, he's saying he's an expert at UFOs. And it is such a wild. It's sad. And he's 53 and he's a Pisces, Scorpio rising, moon in Taurus, and 10th house Virgo. And his 4th house would be in Pisces. So he'd be in Pisces mess all the time, thinking about sad things because we're the saddest. For real. Like, wow. So Scorpios, they rule the other thing where somebody else. But Pisces rule themselves, do not to themselves kind of thing. That's what it rules in astrology. That's what it means in astrology or whatever. And the outcome can be that. But like, so his 8th house would probably, if he is Scorpio rising, he would have Taurus 7th house if you don't have an intercepting house. I'm gonna look at his chart to see if this shows his full chart. Psychic stuff is different from astrology, but they come together and they're like really cool. But okay, let's see. He would have maybe Aries 8th house, would be a head allegedly injury, the head. 8th house Aries means that you spend too much other people's money that's given to you too fast. And it also can mean a car accident, and then like car and something with head on, or Alzheimer's it could mean as well. And that's what 8th house, doing it in darkness and despair, doing it without thinking, being a hero, but so on your own. And in the 8th house of despair, darkness and despair, he would be Aries like and Pisces like, and just do things without thinking. That's just so what it is. Or it could just happen naturally. So what he did was use the weapons to do that to him Pisces self. He's a David Wilcock, everybody. I don't have no clue, but that's that. He was born March 8th, 1973. And apparently, passed at 53. And what date? Oh, April 20th on 4/20, 2026. April 20th. April Fools. No, it did happen on April 20th. Oh, God. What a day to do that on. Okay, that's a bummer, man. That's really sad. I don't even know if I continue. Okay. I think people think that the government, a lot of people in government doesn't, a lot of people. Maybe the guy just wanted to go to different dimensions or universes. Well, yeah, he's a Pisces, but like, I want to stay in the flesh. That is the goal: is bring the freaking spiritual world to the flesh. In the flesh, the flesh is the best. The best prison to be in is your freaking flesh. When you're out of it, everything is just. It's gonna just. It sucks because this is so much better. Being in a body, oh, such better, so much better. I think even the suffering that we're in, or whatever, how horrible we think it is in, it is a better place to be instead of him outside of time. That sucks. So what I want to do is be in between and do it all the time so I can see the spiritual world while I'm in the flesh. And it's so much better that way. So much cooler because not everybody's doing that because they're dumb to themselves and they're not practicing what you could be practicing and getting what you need to do it, which is people, their light. Anyways, he was pretty famous in New Age community. So I thought you may have no. I don't crap about that crap. I think it's all fake. They charge money. It's fake. Fake. I'm not a delusional person. I don't want to be a delusional person. If I am, because I'm Pisces, and plus I have Neptune, Capricorn, and the 7th house, so what? But I don't want to believe in a lie. I don't have to. I refuse. I'm a 7th, life by 7. I'm a true seeker and an affectionate one. That's what that means or whatever. Whatever. I am who I freaking I am either at the same time. So woo woo. Okay, I would stay for a lot longer, but personal. And I bet Dashin can smell what it is for real. I haven't been active all day in anyone's so yeah. Hope you have a good day. You too, Anziana. And people like the stream. Yeah, thanks. Like my stream because it should be liked, even if you don't like it. If you're watching it, you should put a like on it because it's supposed to matter. I hope it does. I don't hope it, whatever. And yeah, like the stream, people. Oh, thank you, David. 11 does and Anja forever. Okay, so I'm going to cover this thing. Look what this crap. Okay, this dude, his name is Darryl. Darryl, Anka. I don't know how to whatever. So he's trying to channel this dude Bashar. You know Bashar, like Bullshart. Bashar is how you pronounce it, but he's channeling some Bashar. That's what he's channeling. This dude claims to channel Bashar to answer these questions to all these vulnerable people who paid hundreds of dollars, like hundreds of dollars to see this dude talk his philosophy with his eyes closed. Wow. You read a bunch of books. Wow. And you channeled this character and it's just yourself is what I'm thinking about this crap. This is not, I mean, channeling, oh, you can rap a song or a poem on the fly. Sure, Jan, but is there evidence and psychic ability in that? Or it's just you tapping into yourself and your own creativity on a roller coaster on a roll. Okay, whatever. That's this stuff. I want to see evidence. I want to see actual psychic evidence. I don't want to see this person just blob his mouth with philosophy. Blah 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 blah. Believe me, bro. Blah 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 blah. This is what this guy reminds me of, and all these comments. I can't believe they would fall for it. If someone watched this, you want to believe that bad that you do believe in this BS. I mean, this Bashar bullshit. Like literally, like, this is horrible. He is charging hundreds of dollars for this crap. For this crap. For this crap. For this crap. Okay, listen to that.
The Bible.
Yes.
I have a question about
I was wondering if Moses actually went up on Mount Sinai and got these 2 tablets and where they came from.
He was given knowledge. It was an extraterrestrial encounter.
Really? Is everything
The knowledge was inscribed in what you might call tablets, but not exactly of stone.
And what were they made of and where are they now?
They were a kind of crystalline formation,
Really? Okay. What kind of
kind of a crystalline nanomaterial
nano? Okay.
with information that was downloadable upon touching the surface with your
Okay.
hand.
That,
There were some inscriptions in it,
and what's that mean?
but only in the most general sense of here's this category, this category, this category, this category, this category. Touch here, you will get that knowledge. Touch here, you will get that knowledge. Touch here, you will get that knowledge. Now, what has been translated in your language as the so-called 10 commandments were not commandments.
Excuse me?
That's a
What?
misinterpretation. They were simply
Interpretation?
10 expressions of existence. In other words, to
Just
give you an
lost me.
example, what translated as, I am the Lord your God, you shall not have false gods before me, as a commandment, actually was, I am all that is, anything else you can imagine is still me, so there can be no false gods.
Actually,
That's the difference.
$1,500 for that crap.
Where are they now?
Here it is.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Why not? I did know.
We're actually not allowed to tell you. However, we are allowed to give you a hint,
Oh, a hint? For what?
if
Yeah.
we may.
Oh, if you may.
I would love a hint.
All right.
Let me stop lying.
What is the most famous story about someone solving a riddle that you have in your culture? Nope. Louder.
Something, the Sphinx?
What a surprise.
What a surprise! What you're gonna blame it on the things now? It wasn't even
See what you
true.
can find.
Could be, could not be.
Solve the riddle.
Okay, you saw the riddle. There's a riddle now. Why?
Okay, I have
We're
to
only
think
allowed to
about
tell
that.
you so much.
Why are you
We
not
cannot
allowed?
intervene in this process,
Oh,
but they do exist. They
okay.
can be found
Oh, really? Okay, they can be.
in or perhaps out of time.
Idiot.
Hmm.
That makes me mad and annoyed, right? Shouldn't it make everyone like? Doesn't that trigger somebody? Like, how dare you do this to their audience and just anybody who listens to your bullcrap? And there's comments that literally are delusional and they literally believe in and respect this bullcrap and they encourage freaking this crap. Is it a comedian, a philosopher? Go for a show, okay? Pay for your show. It's just fake. There's no evidence going to be in here. Where is the evidence? Okay, so he's not allowed to tell people something about some things, which was just his guess of. He didn't even mention things. Somebody else had to answer his question, and he just that's how he wanted to just make them say something like that, probably, or who knows, whatever. I don't care. Maybe that is his little riddle. Who cares for things? But that doesn't mean he's psychic at all. That does not mean he's channeling anybody at all. That means he just has his own philosophy spin on these stories. And he's all blaming it on everything is on an extraterrestrial. Like he knows exactly which one that was and stuff. And like, what do you mean it's extraterrestrial? They're called extraterrestrial. Didn't humans just make up the word extraterrestrial or something? Like you're calling yourself Bashar? Like, okay. Like, why does you have to be Bashar? And no, why can't you do this yourself or communicate with other people with your own self? Why do you have to have them pretend to slide in your body, or you talk through them or something, which is just you? I mean, there's nobody talking to this guy. He's talking to himself, and she's asking questions, and he's not allowed to answer them because he don't have an answer. Why can't you have all the answers? Why aren't you not allowed to? I mean, your communication didn't get staticky, did it? I mean, that's what you should just say, because that's what I would say, but I'm not lying. So I'd be like, all I'm trying to do is explain what visions I see and stuff like that. And it doesn't have to mean anything either. And it's not a philosophy at all. I could come up with my own philosophy and idea about what these spirits are. And you can too. But spirits are going to be there. And they're going to be there, and we want to see them there. Who cares what they are or where they came from or what the hell, if they are good or bad or whatever, because you're going to see everything good and bad, or whatever like you think you call good and bad, or just energies. That's all they are. Dark energy, void of light. Obviously, that's going to be bad pollution, and it's a being that's a demon. You want to call it that or whatever, and you want to call it to the light beings to get rid of that, or put yourself in the light so you can just be in a layer of delusion, so you won't be. So you stay in the light, a cloud of light, so you're protected by a light, because this is a empty fucking black abyss bullshit if you're not inside the light of cloud of whatever, and you can just be happy and peaceful there because you're existing, and that's about it. There isn't, it's not a magic potion for everything that cures you. It's just the light that you get to be attached to with your soul, staying in energy, and then being able to be more sensitive to the senses of other people's energy and your own, and so you can tap into the what is it spiritual world that is like here now and not, because you're like we're stuck in layers of like, I don't know, lies or something, when we're just a bubble, and that's all we have to do is look outside our bubble, inside of our bubble or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it, but it literally is what it is. You just say what you see with your mind's eye, because you're nothing but your mind, you're nothing but consciousness, and you're the body now, but it could be distracting. And so it's all these freaking, the imagination gets in the way. Imagination's so fun and everything, yeah, but like you're supposed to blank your mind out, like you're supposed to clear it out and focus, like you're focusing for some messages and energy from somebody, and you just try to keep your head in a clean and clear like that, and focused, and you don't even have to look at somebody in the eye at all. You're not studying their body language. You're not, that's not the psychic for real way. The psychic visions come, you're not reading just some body language crap. That's cheating almost. That's cheating. The spiritual, right? And this is just a physical, right? But the physical is making the spiritual, because it's making copies of all the things that's happening in your life, which is boring and dull, and whoever you're with and whoever is in your life. There's nothing extra. There's nothing extra about it. It's just your little life. Somebody can just look at you and now watch it, because it's exposing itself. And there's just little bits of things in it, just like a little daily routine, just a few events that pop up out of your aura that say, hey, look, this is for show now. I have no clue why, but it would just appear out of nowhere just because it comes from you. Like, it's just you and your memories shutting off your body, no matter what memories they are. They don't have to mean nothing. At least it's just something that's been in your life. Like, whoopee, it doesn't have to mean anything. It is not no big deal. It just comes. But the big deal is when you get all those pictures and images and visions, and you're on a roll because they're saying yes, and you want them to prove to you that you're not lying to yourself or them, because imagination and plus visions. When you have visions, you have visions, you'll know somehow. And if it's like, I know this got to be a vision, and I'm not lying, and this other person might be saying, no, that's kind of wrong, and that's kind of, but you're seeing something. Like in some of my psychic videos, for instance, I'm like, I know, I want to just explain this a little bit clearer and make it, is this real? And then they'll be like, oh, that is whatever that fits or whatever. But like, and then sometimes that happens. But like, it has. And this is bullcrap. I would never charge ever to freaking try to tap in and practice my own psychic abilities on somebody. Anybody, please, God, please send me somebody. But is that gonna really work? Is God owe me that or whatever? No, I go get it myself. I have to go find a stranger myself. I have to find strangers to practice on, if they are willing to give me just a little bit of their freaking time. That's all they need, is to confirm if I'm seeing something, is this real or is it not right now? I mean, it doesn't mean it's not real. It just means it's not working yet. And I have to find somewhere I can fit my Intuna, fishy Pisces psychic bullcrap into some. And it really does work, especially with people who are mothers, because they're haunted by their baby and they're close to the spiritual world. And that helps me connect. And just like everyday animal senses or whatever helps, like stuff. And And your animal helps too, because your animal's energy could be like more readable than you. But I need you to connect to that energy of what's around you, because people there could be people that are around you that are haunted by spirits, and that is proven on my freaking channel. I've got free second medium reading evidence or whatever on here, and there was this Leo on there, and that was the coolest reading I ever did. Oh my god, so cool! And it had 3 videos to it, and it was reading, and her name was Shannon, the chick that I was communicating with psychically, and I just had so much fun because his sister has the light, because his sister is haunted by her best friend, and she has a group of friends, and they would go, dress up and stuff for Halloween and stuff. Like one of them was named Crystal, and she dressed up like a Jasmine. One of them was named Shannon, which is the girl who passed away because she Kurt Cobained herself too. She didn't know she was beautiful, and she was showing me how she would like, her fingernails would scratch inside there, and it would be sore all the time, and she showed me all the things that she ate and drank, like frozen cardboarded freaking orange juice drinks she would drink, okay? And she would drink Hershey Kisses. That's why in my visions her sister would bring Hershey Kisses to the funeral. Bitch, I was on a roll, and that's so fun and cool, because their life is fun, and they're cool people in the visions I was seeing through this Leo on my channel. And there's 3 videos of it, and it rolls. It fucking so cool. And I just met that dude, and then I had to come back because I ran out of recording, because the world doesn't stop because you're doing a miracle. The world doesn't stop because you're getting into the spiritual. It keeps going. Nothing is going to bend to behavior because you're doing something cool. Nobody has to care. It's only for that time, I guess, that matters. The temporary connection with the spirits. And we're going to hold on to it because the story's so much fun. Like, that story was so much fun because their life was so much fun. Oh my god, that was so much fun. That was such a cool reading. I love to be stuck in that freaking reading again. I wish I could find that person again. They moved. Like, these people just come and go in my life, and I'm like, wow, it's only fleeting moment. I've got Venus and Aries. What the heck? This is gonna only, it's a flash in a pan type of happening. It's now or never. My Lilith and Aries has to work on that, and it's my 11th house of astrology, okay? And that's part of my purpose or whatever, because I want it to be my purpose anyways, because that's what you like, what you came here to game anyways. It's your North Node, and it's conjunct my Lilith and Aries or whatever, and the 11th house Aries or whatever. So people are not going to want to see me do my purpose, but I have to do it anyways and be absurd and repulsive anyways. And that's part of me just doing my spark of purpose, even whether people like it or not, because they're not going to. And then seeing in the outcast field of freaking 11th house, which is ruled by Aquarius, in the mind. So I'm bringing myself there to get what I'm supposed to gain purposely. I don't know, just add on to my collection of me, of my experience or some bullcrap. And I don't know, but it's part of a battle, because, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like spurging, or I'm gonna be like really, I don't know, hyper and stuff, of course. But in my chart, the whole thing is gonna be seen anyway. So. But at least it's not bad. I don't think it's bad, but I can react and scream at people because that's what I do. Pisces do that crap, I'm sure. I don't know. That's how I react. I got people, there's bad people out there all the time, and you wanted to explore everybody and give everybody a chance. Everybody's stuck up D-bag and rejects me. Okay, I'll collect that too. I'll record the rejection. Let's do that. Let's do a human experience and ask everyone what their astrology sign is, which I do. And that's what I want to do, because that's what I want to know. I'm desperate to know. I want to know, and I want everyone else to know. Hello, we're all psychic, and y'all, everyone should know this. Everyone should try to practice this. They could do it better than me. Oh yeah, woo. They could do it just like me. They can do it just like themselves. Maybe their elements are a lot different. I don't know how your psychic ability is going to work, because mine work this way or whatever, but obviously my crap got evidence. I got evidence. I'm not a liar, and I'm not fake, and I'm not charging ever. I'm doing this for free because it is the best thing to do ever, and it's like the coolest thing ever. It's the only way I could see Jesus, because I did, and I claim to see Jesus. And there's other people on these YouTube people claiming to see Jesus and crap. Let's review them. Let's review how they react after they seen Jesus, because it don't change your life. It don't. It don't change your life. It don't. It didn't. No, don't have to. I mean, you could say that you've changed because you were dumber before you got hit with the spirit. Okay. I mean, I didn't, I mean, like, now it's like, I know what that's like a few times to encounter Jesus and how rare it is. And he wants to talk to somebody cool, I guess. He wants to talk to all the freaking cool people that have the light, that are readable, because there's nowhere else to go. What else to do but to talk through people who are in the light? And you're going to be noticed in the light. Bring it back to yourself in the light. And we're just souls reuniting each other in love or some crap. But like, it's communication. It's just confirming that this floating being is a cloud of whatever he was or she was here. And in the afterlife, she brung her whole story with her. So you're just reading her story, confirming if it's true or false. And it's just the bomb when you get evidence of it being true. And you just stay in that. And your visions can get stronger and stronger. And you'll see like ghosts, like little looking, Casper looking ghosts. But well, they look like humans, but like, that translucent, pretty cloud looking figure. It's awesome. The spiritual world is real, and it does look like what it looks like, but like, and they really can be here, or they can be there, because that reading, I should review my psychic readings and look what I did. I want to remember what I did. I can't remember everything, but I'm so glad I got it recorded. Now it's there. Now I can finally prove it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm pointing at. This is what I'm struggling to do again. I want to be psychic again. Hello, little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little, little bits of vision, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, until it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. I need somebody who's readable so I can just ride that train of the whole spiritual world through. Just get it. What they call, I don't like the word that they say download crap, but that makes sense, like downloading your information in your mind, and then that's where it's at, and then you have this knowing, and then you have this remembering, like you're remembering something that somebody else has. It's their memory, not yours, and you're just trying to explain what your memory is and where you're searching through there is. And you can see their imagination too. Imagination don't go to waste. You can play with it. You can share each other's imagination, because you're supposed to be telepathically talking anyways. And you could be reading a book and or read a book in your life, which I'm too bored for me. But like, I'll be able to read it. I'll be able to look at the books that you read, and because they're with you, and that's cool. Like, I've done that, and I've done people write letters and crap, and in spirit they would bring up the letter, and it's like an invisible letter. I could read it, and it's so cool. And like how they write and stuff was so interesting. I got to do that. I officially accomplished a lot. So that was so cool. But all I got is recorded what I got recorded. But some of these psychics I have not got recorded, like the seeing Jesus and everything, complete, like, and seeing the four-face cherubim. I just go to that restaurant and show you where I saw it. Okay. Revisit it like it's going to happen again. No, I have to revisit the person who had the light. That's where it came from. It's not the location. And plus the mirrors are not even there at that anymore. So that's sad. The world didn't stop or keep that as a museum and keep that intact, because it was a historical event that no one noticed besides, 2 people noticed that I literally am psychic on them. Hell yeah. Scorpio and Sagittarius, Virgo rising. Yes. Sagittarius, Virgo rising, Moon in Aries was readable. That was the whole bubble that got me going. Oh yeah. It's just next to her made me psychic. And also my Scorpio best friend, she was kind of I was in and out of reading her sometimes, but not enough. And she just more so was just the life of the party and everything. So funny. But like, I mean, this other Sagittarius laughed hard too, but her light, I mean, that's what I clicked with. We had nothing in common. I got 7,000 Sagittarius. Are you kidding me? You're like opposite from me. But like, I could see her. I could see through her, because I mean, what else I'm going to do with it? What am I supposed to do but see through my psychic view? And then I could see it. And the Virgo risings, I guess they got it. So something to that. So So bring me this. It's so good. That's what I'm trying to find. If somebody has these elements that I connect psychically to, apparently, obviously, I always thought it was Sagittarius is. So, but, and I could read Sagittarius back then. A lot of them, it's just like maybe the fire signs are readable and the fucking Virgo risings are readable. And then the moon and Libras feel so good. Oh God, yes. Like your moon sign, if your moon's in Cancer, there's like this phantom emotional stuff going on, making me get in tune, heighten my shit there. And I'm like around somebody with this, I'm like, oh, okay. Like if your moon's Aquarius, bam, you're more telepath than all of them. If you're a freaking dog, duh, jeez, just antennas. We all are just antennas, and we're still just as we're just our personalities. We don't have to be anything but dumb and stupid and whatever. But as long as we got our antennas going on, we can just do that. That's it. And then you just run around being yourself, like, because you're just gonna be yourself. You know, you're not chosen by anything. The only thing that's chosen is yourself. You're choosing to freaking highlight your senses, be sensitive to all this bull crap, and feel whatever it's feeling. And it's not a guessing game, but it seems like it is, because I'm trying to guess, is this a true vision? Is this the vision? Should I focus on this vision, or is this my imagination that I need to let go? Because like that can peek in and if for creep in or whatever, but the visions are like literally there. And then other people could see the same spirits that you are at the same time, and then it makes it even more real. And then what's even cooler is like, I want blank slates of people. I don't want it to go in blind. You know what I mean? I don't want you telling me nothing. The more you tell me, the more you're cheating. That is so annoying. I don't want to hear your life story when I'm trying to be psychic. You're interrupting it. That is so dumb to give me some imagination to go by. I don't want to hear about who passed away to tap into. No, I want to tap into it myself so I can find it myself. That's the secret. I'm doing something. It's all secret. Whatever's in use is secret. You might not even have enough to read. You might have no juice, but a little bit of something is enough to me, but not enough. But I want more. And I want to see more, but what if I'm not going to be able to? And you just gave me everything. Like you told me everything. Don't ever do that. I'm so sick of that crap. That is annoying. Because I'm trying to beat the clock of my psychic visions too. Like they just come and go, and they might be there and they might just go away. You don't even know what's going to happen. It's like now and never, Lilith and Aries stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. It's like you have to be surfing with your mind. Literally, you have to keep your senses. I mean, it's not an argument. The argument is not going to help me with my senses. Like, that's not going to help God say anything to you. That's not going to freaking make Jesus come. That's what you can call it to Jesus when you're looking in the spiritual world. If you see a spirit or angel or especially a demon, you want to call it just good Samaritans of light. And, these spirit prayers may not work. I've seen demon with my friend. She's seen it, and her jock ex-boyfriend seen it. Okay, he don't know nothing about that. He don't know nothing about that. I'm all about that. Why didn't you tell me about this place was haunted? Well, they didn't tell me. I'm glad, because I figured out myself, because I was like tapping in myself. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck is that? A fucking demon? For real? I didn't even know that existed too. Like literally, and it's void of light and gets you headaches and look at you. It's called Jesus, but if he doesn't come, then maybe a ball of light came, which it did, and that clouded me with light and got rid of the demon apparently. And she didn't see it after that, and she was always haunted by it. So hopefully it didn't come back or whatever, because I don't know. But like, I haven't seen her too a long time. She's moved away. Everybody's so far away, so I can't prove this. But I've done it 6 years later after telling my story about how I saw a demon. It's on here. And 6 years later, I got my witness. Hello. God, I need her back again so I can ask her all this question and tell all that stuff and repeat the story about what is true. Really, did I say all this to you? Did this happen? Remember that? And these things are real. And we kind of did that, but it was like a really too fast. But it is what it is. I'm not lying when I say I got. And when I get a witness and all that people come back, I mean, I wish I could. The Sagittarius, I don't have no way to contact that person no more. And I wasn't trying to bother them, but they're my friend, and they were my friend for a long time. And I saw Jesus through them. She's the one, Sagittarius, Virgo rising, Moon, Aries. She's the one that Jesus said, tell her to accept me in her heart. And I told her to do that and say it out loud, and we did it together. And the spiritual one came and it got rid of that demon headache because she had a Libra friend who was communicating with demons, and I guess they were doing each other's bidding or some freaking you should not do BS. Like literally, that's not cool at all. I don't care what you tap into, just because you tapped into that, you talked to the wrong bullshit, okay? Just because you did that, move on. Get that thing away from you. And if you can, I don't know what the hell to do either. Just call Jesus every time you can. I mean, you're on your own. You're still on your own. Ain't nobody owing you nothing. And I mean, you got to get a hold of that spiritual world. You can't ignore it to get rid of something like that. You have to be in the spiritual world to get out of this demon, void of light beings fucking trying to attach you or some bullshit. Because that literally can happen, which is so dumb. Like, and I don't believe in being possessed or whatever. And just because you have PTSD and you're doing bad things, I don't know what that is, but it is really psychotic and it is scary and it looks alien. It looks like you're shape shifting when you're a split personality person. I mean, I don't know. I'm not claiming that that's your demon possessed. We need to exercise you. No, you're your own demon coming out with the expression of the monster in a human form or some bullcrap. I have no clue about that, but I know that you can be haunted by that, or there's places that are haunted by the void light demon means. And then there's people that are just your loved ones, your freaking family's always been attached to you before you were born and after you're born. And after they're passing and while they're alive, they're still with you. Their light's with you. That's where I read it. Pick up on your family, pick up on whoever's close to you. That's the visions that's going to come through. There ain't nothing that you're going to make a wish on me for. And I'm not no fortune cookie, bitch. I am not near fortune cookie. And I'm not some wishing well bullshit, okay? But I'm a chance to get a hold of your loved ones and your hated ones. I don't even know. It could be anything. Whatever's there is going to be there. I can't help it. I can only try to freaking keep getting it and you confirming if it's true or not. And if we're not getting nowhere, we're not getting nowhere until we get somewhere. And if we don't, we don't. And I need somebody else. I need somebody else to practice on. I'll record that too. I recorded it was a failure on reading this Aries. So what? That's how it doesn't work. When it don't work, when it doesn't work, and I don't feel good about it. And whether I feel good about it or not, it don't matter how I feel. That's how it's what I'm seeing or not seeing. And that's really literally whatever. But okay, back to this guy.
And this extraterrestrial presence that gave us these tablets, are they also responsible for the Jews being in the desert for 40 years and the parting of the sea?
Yes. They are a branch of what you have come to understand as the Anunnaki, but not the original ones.
And do you know why they chose to give it to the Jews?
I do.
Can you tell us why?
Not my job to tell you. Someone else will tell you in time or out of it.
Okay.
It may.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's ridiculous, but okay, well, maybe she'll dream about her babies or something. Like this one commenter down here. There's lots of comment. Here's this comment. Oh, look. 404 lies. This is disgusting. He charges the hundreds to act like over a philosophy. He has a loan in his head act. I can't change that or it will be ghosted comment if I try to edit it. I know that's, oh, well, I got out. He charges hundreds to act like over a philosophy. Yeah, act like this over a philosophy. He has a loan in his head. Because this is the biggest Trust Me Bro season I've ever listened to. Yeah, that was the comment. Thank you, Coffee Confirmed 3609. I'm like, yeah, it's very fake and disgusting over his philosophy. He charges hundreds for this BS. No real evidence, just philosophy. So instead of commenting like a little rant or whatever I'm doing, because that's what I'm doing, and look what I say. I always have to say, I have to say, I accidentally did that twice. Same. I have to say, I'm do everything for free. Duh. Where do I say I do everything for free? Trust me, bro. I'm a good evil spirit. Trust me. Exactly. I mean, I don't even think it was a spirit at all. That's what I think, but it's an evil, greedy ass fake actor person. Dumb, disgusting. Okay, look. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone said the word evidence. Darryl has absolutely no evidence to support the stuff his character, Bashar, talks about. It's all performance. And it's made him millionaire. Oh my God, he's a millionaire for being this fake. Oh my God, Darryl is taking advantage of people's fears and insecurities, exactly like religion. Fake religion is so disgusting. Religion keeps you blind. He's just using space aliens instead of gods. Right. What a sick psycho. Thank you, Cat Morgan 101472. Your comment is so appreciated in the conscious world of, yeah, Darryl is a liar. Well, he might tell the truth of his philosophy, but he's an actor. Yeah, he's a scammer. Fucking actor. Actor. Fake. Just a good philosopher. Philosopher. I can't spell it. And he's fake. Duh. I have evidence. I am real. I am real. And for free. Always, always free. Always free. Always free. I didn't put thought into this sentence. I need somebody to extrify it for me. I don't need it. Okay. Your comment is so appreciated. I don't know how to spell appreciated. Let me see how to spell appreciated. I'm going to look it up. Oh, excuse me. People verb in real life for real. Your comment is so appreciated in the conscious world of, yeah, Darryl is a scammer, actor, fake, just a good philosopher, and he's fake. Duh. I have real evidence. I am real, and I'm for free. Always for free. Duh. I don't care if they believe. He's just gonna put that there. I mean, whatever. Throw a bottle with the message in the ocean, and maybe someone will get it. Information and practices itself is the evidence. Also, they found changes in his brain when he is channeling. Information's practice himself is the evidence. Also, they found his brain change. Okay, so he was highlighting his brain when he's getting adrenaline of lying or something. Who cares? Chase my brain. When I do psychic readings, it's probably like all kinds of things going on and doesn't even make a difference. You're just using your brain, of course, to do what? Close your eyes and stimulate something in your head and make yourself tingle. Use your muscles, which you probably could do without even it being evidence of psychic ability at all. This is bad. Oh, here that guy. That's like the bro. Everyone's son when it's a red flag when people say the word bruh, unless like it's used to be mocking the word bruh because it's funny. Because I know some people use that word and they make it so cool instead of douchey. You know what I mean? Okay. The hint as the location 10 Commandments is fascinating because the famous asleep prophet Edgar Casey spoke. Yeah, Edgar Casey is never fake. Of Hell Hall records. Blah blah blah. I don't want to read that crap. Okay. Netflix comedy special I've ever seen. This is the best Netflix comedy I've ever seen. It was not even funny. It's corny, gross, and cringy, and just douchey. So I block channels that use clickbait. Okay, well, there you go. Yes, Bashar, you are truly wonderful. They say reptilians like to be praised, just saying. And yes, I did read these comments, okay? I don't know what else is going on. Just like, yes, it was not mentioned. Who cares about the Garden of Eden anyways? I kind of do because the four-faced cherubim being is supposed to be the entryway to the Garden of Eden. I guess while you're in the flesh, you can see in the Garden of Eden, and it's supposed like I guess who knows? It's like Pokemon now, like Pokemon. rose-colored glasses, of spiritual glasses, lens of looking in your virtual reality of the Garden of Eden or something, because that's probably what it is. I don't know, but at least I know, like, when I was offered things by other beings and stuff, I didn't take it because I don't trust it. Okay, so it could be anyone, angels, demons, and spirits trying to offer me things, and I say no. Get the fuck no. What is it? They don't explain what it is. They're not allowed to tell me. Screw that. No, no. Is that from God? Is that really necessary? Which is just no, how could it be unnecessary or necessary? Because this is the only chance you're ever going to get to see an angel trying to give you this ball of light. No, I've seen angels before through other people. Not everyone has angels around them. Okay. No, and humans are not angels. No, they're not. I've seen angels. Like, I literally seen angels. They actually do real. So is fairies. I always thought I always wanted to see fairies until I did, and they're just salvages. They're I don't know what the hell is. I don't know, but it's the same world, different worlds, same bullshit. Like same like it seems like they're just I don't know. They have big black eyes, those fairies. So that looks weird, like aliens, but they have hair and all that stuff, and they're all like pretty fairy looking stuff. And one of them had like berries in its hair, like those Christmas berry looking things. I don't know what that crap is called, but and she had yellow hair, didn't even match. I mean, I don't even know. But I've seen fairies and stuff more than that. Like there's a bunch of and then groups of like aliens and fairies and people can just all be cluttered together and it looks really interesting. Sometimes like chaos. But it's in visions and I can get visions. I got visions of like I mean, you can't confirm I can only confirm what I see around other people, and the other people confirm that it's true that I'm seeing something. If I'm right about how their freaking family members' hair color looked and haircut and all that stuff that I'm seeing or whatever I'm trying to explain, like, am I really seeing something? Doesn't mean anything. I'm just seeing what they look like. Okay, they're just there, objects in my mind through you, coming from you, nowhere else but your globe of your spiritual light of film videos of you and whoever's in your light. And if you had somebody's haunted, maybe that light can pop up and then I can see who they're haunted by and I can get a hold of that spirit and we can have some conversations about their life and how cool it was. Like that chick Shannon. Oh my God. Yes, she was so cool. And she's a Capricorn. Oh my God. Queen. Oh my God. Yes. Like what a beautiful story. She didn't know she was beautiful. She was always gagging herself with her. She's trying to lose weight and all that bullshit, which she didn't need to. She was just already beautiful. And oh my God, that's so poor girl. And her friends, she had the best of friends. They had the most creative life. Oh my God, I love it. Anyways, y'all should watch my video. I don't ever, I think that was like, that was my, I mean, it may not be the most, that was one of my favorite readings, but I mean, I didn't see Jesus that time, but I got to see her and her life and her mom and her neighbor and the guy that comes over for her mom and all this interesting stuff just got popping up in her life and where she lived in her little attic looking room and everything just did a detail hello in my head from your soul. Yeah, but it was on a Leo, but his Aquarius sister, which was like so duh, she had to be Aquarius or whatever, was friends with this Capricorn whose spirit is around her, and the sister hugs her brother, and her brother's in her life, and she includes him because she's so nice, and plus that's just good, and that light has been touching him, and his light is visible, and I can see her Shannon haunting her best Aquarius friend through her life when she had short hair and long hair. She wanted long hair, but she had short hair and she wanted long hair and she eventually got it in my visions. Period. Stuff like that, you know. But oh well. Who cares anyway? Who cares about you anyway? That's what someone said to Jeff. What the heck? I should not get in between that because it's none of my business. But that's funny comments. But yeah, here's one fake person. Obviously, pay attention to the hands. Why? Freemason. See, this is another delusion. This is just channel your energy and intent. It's not evil thing unless your intention is evil. Y'all must be spoken church muses. Everything is not evil. Don't be quick to judge. Do research outside your narrow mind book. Are you even allowed to? Exactly. People are not allowed to go outside their book. They're not allowed to go outside their own mind. They're not allowed to even see their own mind. They're not allowed to. It's always called evil. Everything is called evil. Yeah, because you might get a hold of something and you're just don't want anybody else to get a hold of it. It's so terrible. It's just so awful that how everyone became psychically sterile, and that's what's going on. I'm gonna wake it back up. Okay, wake it back up. Anytime now. Anytime now. Practice. Where's the question garden in a question? Exactly. Let's like that one. Clickbait. Exactly. It's not only clickbait, but it's fake. There was a worm in the apple, so the story was removed. Explore the Artica book. No, I don't want to. That sounds really dumb, but okay. What is that? Let's look that up. I don't want to, but maybe later. Maybe never. Maybe just what is it about? Looks like really okay. Well, I'm not interested, but okay, whatever. Maybe I don't know. Well, I don't have a book. I'm not gonna buy this book. I don't want to read this book. I don't need this book. It's not gonna save me. None of this is gonna save anybody. And we don't need saving. Well, we do, but we don't. But we need the light, and that's it. Just stay in the light as best you can, and that's literally it. Like, and your physical body. Who's gonna give it instructions to help it? What is going on? We're just guessing. We're just totally guessing. Totally. The diet, we're guessing. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to eat, but we figure it might be vegetarianism and then it's fish. Figuratively speaking, but all this processed food is cutting our life 125 years is what they say because it's all processed and all that crap. And back then, the nutritious of food was better and all the crap. Duh. So now we're just jumped on real food that was good. So I don't know how we can ever. Oh well, let's see what else this dude says. That's a fake. Okay, let's see if there's any other. Okay, this dude right here is the same guy, Bashar. Bashar reveals billions will disappear as Earth splits. Okay, well, I want to give credit to the person I'm watching this for no reason. Hi, John Morris. You put him on your channel. Okay, nice little suit there. I don't know who you are, but you put this guy on your channel and you absolutely thought this was okay. Like, was it real? And it's clickbait as well. People are looking for this guy. Okay. This many people subscribe to you because you have other things on there, maybe that are worth watching or not. I don't know. Let's see. What's this gimmick? Okay. What is God? Is God a person or a story? Okay. Well, this is just a philosophy. Like, it's questions asking stuff. Okay. Let's see. Which one should I click on? 2026 is coming. 2 months ago, this guy and this other guy talking about something 2 months ago. Am I even allowed to do stuff like this? Or am I not? I don't know. I don't think I should pay like somebody's. Here they are talking blah blah, and we even talk about blah blah blah. Oh, he's like blah blah blah. Oh, blah 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 blah. My interviews go blah 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 blah. We're gonna do what? Blah blah blah. Are you gonna channel something? Are you gonna come up with something, or is it just your philosophy once again? Oh, this whole thing was just you by yourself. No Bashar. No Bashar. Let's see a little bit. Let's hear what it says.
Do that, but we don't have to do that because again, the idea is, and again, you don't even have to do it in this lifetime. You can up to an understanding you're on. That's a higher frequency because those kinds of things you're describing are low frequency events. They're low frequency actions. You have to impart a higher frequency. You have to counter it with a higher frequency if there's going to be any chance that those lower frequency events are going to change.
I can be crippled in depression and stress and be tired and weak. There's still a way to do psychic readings when somebody is readable. And then I have to stay focused and all that stuff. And it's up to me to read it, like listen to it with my head inside, like, hello, and to find it from you. And I could just look away from you and all these visions will start coming to my head. And I can look at it like, wow, ooh, whoa, all this crap. And it could come a whole bunch or just come like a little bit. It's like, I get something, because something just, here comes an in. And something like stuff like that could happen. But I want to try to practice on somebody reading, like getting more comfortable is like astrology, birth chart, bull crap. Even though psychic reading is like, like where do you get it from? You just gotta focus on the person. It does not matter what they act like, no matter what they want or what they want to do. It's like you just cooperate with saying yes or no. Like say a few things, like, hey, what's your zodiac sign? Okay, whatever. I mean, just to try to see if I could pick up something that flashes, gives me a flash of a vision. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, I don't know how to get started until I find somebody that looks like it's easy enough to get started with. I don't know. And then, prove it some, and then next person, hopefully you can expect if it's going to, this is what you expect. Go look at my free psychic reading evidence readings or whatever, which I could show you now. Yes. Let's do that. Let's get on my channel. Like, totally. Okay. Let's go to like a psychic reading. Let's go to a playlist. This is my second free second me evidence.
Pisces doesn't understand Scorpio. He'll never understand.
That's
Pisces doesn't understand.
That's from my play.
Understand.
Orb.
Pisces doesn't understand.
Here.
Pisces doesn't understand.
There's the orb.
Pisces doesn't.
There's the orb.
Pisces doesn't.
That was from my play. From the horses, right? This is my favorite one. Look at this stuff. This is my favorite psychic reading. And then this one too, right here. This is what I was talking about. The chick, Shannon. She's in this reading right here. This is what my vision showed me. 3 videos, 1, 2, and 3. This was so fun. It was so fun. I had to come back and record it with his phone and record it. The phone recording the computer recording the phone, because all I have is a laptop recording everything. And I never had StreamYard back then and all this stuff. I'm just finally discovering it. But hey, these, and the picture is for the theme. This is the stuff I pick up on. This kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff, at the funeral there was Hershey Kisses and this small can of root beer, and then this kind of stuff. Like, I guess ice cream, something, and I don't know, I like to decorate myself bats, because bats cool. Okay? But yeah. Bears or something. I don't know. But that was the cool awesome. Here is this best detailed evidence of visions at this timeline, this time. Cycling picked up spirit of his Pisces mother, period. Oh my God, someone else like that besides just me. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so listen to it. Her brother has bleach blonde hair, right? And she had like she don't have dark hair. She had like auburnish brown hair, right? And her brother had blonde bleached hair, right? And he was just a dick about something that broke, maybe. And you owe him $800 or something like that. Is that true? Did he say he owes you $800? You owe him $800?
That's exactly true.
I'm awesome, bitch. You owe me $800 and blah blah blah. Like, what a fucking asshole dick. I mean, why can't, like, literally, why can't you just, I don't even know. Why can't you still be friends just because you can't afford it? Like, what the fuck? Just because you broke a violin or something. So what? You know what? The violin. You know what else? That was just me picking up. This is on a Scorpio. Those just me picking up his girlfriend. They laugh together all the time. They have much fun. And she's in a band and stuff, and he's in a band and stuff, and they're in a band, like a school band. And in my visions, and I got to tell them what color it was and everything. But anyways, that chick, she had like this sandy or brownish blonde hair, whatever looking. It looked like when you go in a chlorine pool and your hair turns green. That type of tint. I don't know. But I don't know. She had a brother with the bleach blonde hair, and I could hear him say, like, you owe me $100 because this violin or clarinet or something broke. I don't know the names of it. I didn't know the name of this thing, but it was in my visions, and literally this Scorpio dude was playing this thing that goes like this, like a slinky. I don't know what the kazoo, or I don't know, not a kazoo. I guess that was the clarinet or not. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. The bazooza. I have no clue. I don't care. And plus, I picked up a psychic, which was so funny that his girlfriend had a piece of freaking gum that was like strawberry or something like that, or bubblegum flavor, and it looked that color. And she put it inside of one of those big drum the big giant trumpet looking thingy, and she put it inside there. That was funny. And when they were in line at and band and stuff, that was funny. And I guess it was true because he confirmed it was. Yo, this is fun. This is fun. So that's what I want to do. What is this going on? Here's some other stuff. Okay. Well, that's the story of That's a Glory Love. Who else do you want to look up? That's fake. Let's call out fake people that are charging money for psychic readings. Blah, 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 blah.
Pisces doesn't
understand, Scorpio. You don't never understand.
Scorpio.
That was my play. I did plays with costumes and astrology characters, and it was fun. I still want to do that again. Get other people to do it with me. You say I don't hear what I want to. This was my bird. Me just. La, 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 la. Look at that bird. Isn't that so cute? That's my bird. That's my bird. Look, didn't make my dog yawn. Isn't that funny? Okay. Look, I'm gonna yawn. Make my dog yawn. I'm yawning. Yawn. What's the thing is? I'm gonna yawn back. You're gonna yawn back. If she yawns back, she did the first. Here she goes. We're yawning together. That means we're emotionally connected. Yawning together. That means we're yawning. We're yawning together. That means we're yawning. Oh, we're yawning together. That means that's so cute. Okay, well, I just want to react to all these fake people. You want to see some more fake people? I'm going to show you some more fake people that I think are just charging money because they're fake. Obviously, no evidence of psychic ability that I've seen, but oh well. Let's look at this person. This person claims to see Jesus or whatever, and she claims to see him, and what he looks like is completely not what I've seen. So I'm like calling bullshit. Okay, so look who has been covered before. She has been covered by Omni Arrows, Magic Kool-Aid. He covered her. He's a Virgo. You want to believe in this girl, because she's pretty or something, and she's might be a little creative, but she's Sagittarius and whatever. I don't know. Look at this. I do not like this at all. Stop blaming yourself. Urgent message from tarot card stuff. Tarot card. Fake as F. Anyone who does tarot card is fake. Tarot cards are always fake. Oh, the channeling. This is just so fake. I love her hair in this one. Yes. She has a twin sister too. That's so cool. I mean, like, I'd be friends with her, but like, I know she's fake. Oh my god, more fake tarot card reading. I just, if you, and this other person is also a fake tarot card reading. Obviously, she's she's covering. That's cool too. I like how she covers fake people when she's also charging people money. What? Oh, tarot card. No, no, no. When you go tarot card, you go fake. You're just charging money. I'll subscribe to this. I want to see why she's fake. Ugh. Ugh. I just can't stand that word. Can't stand when someone thinks that this is going to happen. Oh, 1111, take action. Like, literally, no. I don't believe in numbers like that. That is so ridiculous. There might be synchronicities or something. There might be coincidentals. And they'd be like, that's 111. Oh, I woke up at 3 o'clock all the time because some bodies do. Like, I don't know. But oh well. I was born 111, but whatever. Ascending soon? No way. That looks pretty. I hate pink. It's so fake. It's so artificial and fake. It's the devil, and she's all themed pink. I'm just like, she charges money and for lies. It's so dumb. There was this one psychic reading that she did or whatever, and I wanted to believe her, but it was just, it could have been, because you can be psychic. This chick can be psychic if she wants to. Anybody can be psychic. Really, literally, you just practice it and it can work, even if it's a little bit dumb. It can be. Oh my God, she's saying proven and true. The real demon psychic reactions. Yeah, because he's fake as F too. He's a just freaking alcoholic and he's gonna have a baby with some chick. Okay. Yeah. 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 I mean, I like and encourage the people who want to be paranormal investigators and stuff like that. And I love that they inspire other people to be like. And I like the fake psychics that were like back then. Like, what's her name? Um. Okay. Well, this chick, she blocked me because I wanted to tell her what I thought of was am I? That totally sucks because all this stuff is rebuffering still. All that totally sucked. I get nothing done on camera probably because it all became buffering and stuff. Dang it. That stuff's slow and dumb. But I hope I got something out, like what I wanted to say. I don't even know what I said or how long it was saying. Oh well, that's the story. That's the story of love. Tennis pick up some weird stuff. Blah blah. I don't know. It's just yeah. Yeah, Geminis are telepathic because they're mental air sign. Hello. But Aquarius is more telepathic in my experience, period. Mad about it. And I'm Pisces, cause cards, whatever. Oh, well, but I don't know. I was looking up stuff, but I don't even know what I filmed. So I'm going to end this and look at it and see if I even recorded anything because it lost connections. It's always doing that because, yeah, like stupid stuff always happen. Horrible obstacles. But oh, well, I'll try to recover. Who want me to react to? Who do you think's a real psychic? And I think they're full of crap. Lies. Everyone's a liar. They charge money is a liar. Hey, baiting with Boldo. Love him. He's hilarious. But yeah. So I just want to call out all the fake liars, and especially the ones that are charging money to be an actor for your fake stuff. That delusional people, all these comments, want to believe in these fake liars, scammers. Fake liars, scammers. Point them out. They're lying, scamming. No evidence of psychic ability, just a big old philosophy scam. Whoopee, they could have a nice philosophy, but it's just a philosophy. It's not the real evidence of psychic ability. It's a scam. And then they're going to charge you? Hell nah. Hell nah. So let's look into that. Hopefully next time this will record more instead of rebuffer and lose connection like it always does. Okay? Toodles, blah, 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 something like now. Okay?